Well guys, good afternoon. We're out again. Had a few hours spare. Took the opportunity. A couple of days have been northeasterly blows, and it still is, but not quite as bad today as it was the last couple of days. So I thought, last afternoon off, better make the most of it. So I'm here at Goodrington Prom, largely because there's this bit of rock here that shelters you from a bit of the wind. It's still quite gusty. So yeah, put in a few hours, see how we get on. Both rods out, pulley panel as usual, got large hooks on one, smaller hooks on another. I'm using squid and black lug wraps. I'm thinking it's a bit of activity, but it's actually wave movement. Tide's coming in. Got another hour or so for high tide. Just losing the light. We will be losing the light certainly. So yeah. The hunt continues for the Torbay poisson. Yeah, it's Torbay today, not Payton. Any poisson will do. I'll bring it back if there's any action. Mr. Seal has decided to join us. Don't know if you can make him out there. Oh, there he goes. Bless him. Well guys, still a bit quiet, but we will see. Getting darker now. Getting a bit more chilly. I've got my big coat, so we're alright for a bit. Come on, fish. A lot of movement out there at the moment. It's flooding in. We're done with bringing my other rest really, so I could have got the rods a bit higher up. But hey ho, we shall persevere. Time for a coffee, I think. Some warmth in my belly. I'll bring it back. The sharp-eyed of you will have noticed that I've got a new hoodie. Right, I thought we had a little nibble then. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 Paint and Tackle and Bait, my local tackle shop. I'm not sponsored. I did pay for it. Yeah, was looking for something a bit warmer than the one I had, which I've still got underneath, to be honest, because yeah, nice and thick. Nice bit of elasticated wristage. It's flopping it around, you know. Some of them are a bit floppy, aren't they? You know. Yeah, do my bit, support the local shop. I think it's important. Having been a high street retailer myself for many years, I know how much of an impact the internet's had, and I see people all the time. You know, you can buy this on the internet, you can buy this on that, this, that, and the other. Yes, you can, and yes, it will be cheaper. But the little guy in the high street will bend over backwards to give you the right advice, tell you where to go, say what's catching here and there, if he's been told, of course. And also, you know, if you're new to it, he can guide you through the various things. Once these independents are all gone, I'm not just talking about fishing, I'm talking about independent retailers, whatever they're selling, tackle, Wellington boots, cream cakes, whatever it happens to be. Once these guys are gone, we'll be left with this homogenized filth, you know. Our food, you know, isn't healthy for us. Yeah, sure, there's lots of pressures on all of us to buy as cheaply as we can, and I absolutely get that. But the odd 30, 40p difference here on a packet of hooks, or, you know, whatever it might be, just try and support your local shops, your independent shops in general. Just try and support them. They are struggling. They put on a brave face, but they are all struggling, believe me. The internet has had a massive impact since the COVID. Um, and they can't buy in the volumes these internet guys are buying. So just help them out where you can. We all love a bargain. Just look a bit deeper and have a chat with your local independents. Maybe they can do you a deal on something else, you know, instead of just buying the one thing, buy two things, but at a better price. Just talk to them, you know. Believe me, when you spend money in a local shop, they're doing a little dance. So yeah, just do your bit. Although I will say, if you're watching, Mark, next time let's have a black one with green writing, please. Oh, I thought that right hand rod was nodding. It is nodding. It's just the wave motion. So yeah, there's our little pep talk for the day. Take notice if you will. If not, fine. It's gonna be time to get the tip lights on, I think. If you guys can actually see what's going on. I'll bring you back. Well, guys, new baits all round. Get some more stink in the water. You might not be able to see me, but I'm here. I'm hoping the mics are working. Good point, actually. I must check back to see if they are. Just sort of stuck them on and hope for the best. We will see. Still no bites. This darkness is definitely coming in now. And, it's certainly getting chilly. I'll bring you back. Wow. I was just about to say to you, the street light up here, they fixed it. And then it went out. So, typical Peyton Piscator luck. Hey ho. We are not distracted. Oh, that right hand rod is a bit. There is a lot of wave activity out there. Yeah, just the waves, I think. But yeah. In the last video, I had some good comments. I think the sound of the mics seem to be working okay. The only complaint I would have is that it sort of cuts out all the ambient noise, all the nice sounds of the sea, and things like that. But tonight, it comes with two mics, so I've got one set up on top of the camera, but so just this minute said that, the wind is coming around that corner now, so maybe all you can hear is wind. I don't know, but still in the experimental stages, I guess. One tucked in my hat, I've put a bit of foam round as well, just to try and keep the wind out. But, hey, I'm no sound engineer. I will just bumble along, see what we can do. I'd like to bumble along with a fish in my hand. But yeah, a lot of activity out there in the old waveage. As I say, I've showered a little bit here. I could have tucked myself up a bit further if I'd wanted to, but at least it's not raining. But northeasterlies, it is a bit chilly. But the hoodie's serving me well. I'll bring you back. Untouched, washed out. Come on, fish. Fresh baits all round. And this one, on the left-hand rod wasn't a great cast. It just shot off over there. But there's rocks over there, and I think it's the one with a bigger hook. So maybe the painting poisson is, or even the Torvet poisson, is hunting around those rocks. So we shall see. Oh, it's getting parky now. Time for another coffee. Just caught sight of the battery on the old camera there. Using these mics definitely gobbles up the battery, so I'm going to have to be mindful of that and carry a few spares, I think, which is a bit of a pain, because like everything with this channel, a bit of a bodge. So that tripod that camera's on isn't specifically for it, so it's sort of just hanging there. So, you know, having to change batteries, you know, it detracts away from the fishing. You know, it's not like I've got time on my hands for changing batteries, and you know, I've got to haul in fish, and you know. Oh dear. The life of a fisherman. I don't suppose you can see me without a light on. Oh dear. I'll bring you back. Come on, fish. There's a helicopter up there somewhere. Just over there. Probably the Coast Guard. Not going any fair lick, so I guess it's just a routine flight. Let me get that other rod in, I think. Don't like it over there. Might as well put another bait on it. I'll bring it back. A bit of problem gripping out there tonight. There's a lot of surge. Look. Definitely need some heavier leads, I think. A lot of wave movement out there, a lot of surge barreling into the bay, into the beach rather. Come on, fish. I was feeling good about tonight. Famous last word. Ooh. Oh. Note to self, in windy conditions, be aware that your bait elastic will roll into the ocean. But, yeah, it's not the first time, it won't be the last probably. But as an ex-member of the Boys Brigade, the motto is be prepared. I've had another one, luckily. Hey ho. I'll bring you back, guys. Left hand rod. Might just be the grip lead letting go, but it's the first bit of activity we've had. You can forgive me for getting excited. We're well into slack water now. I think I'm going to give this another sort of 10 minutes and then I'm going to stick on the old faithful mackerel bait. I've had a few huss off here in the past, so I'll call you back, guys. I'm well into slack water now, and that battery needs changing. So I'm going to have to change the battery. I think I'm going to bring these in, put some good old mackerel on there. I think I've still got a bit of bluey in there as well from the last trip. The mackerel and bluey combination, who knows? So yeah, I think that's the plan. So try and change this battery. I'll see you on the other side. Washed out but untouched. Right, I'm going to get this other one in, guys, and I'll bring you back. Second trusty stinky mackerel bait. Well, it has gone very cold. Very cold. Oh, really on the old hands, that's for sure. Right. Right, guys. Trusty mackerel baits deployed. I think this might be the last one. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Famous last words. Start catching. Probably we're getting some bites. We might be here a bit longer, but quick coffee. I'll bring you back if there's any action. Well, guys, just put new baits out. It's going to be the last one, I think. It's getting rather chilly. Although, having said that, there's two ladies down there just gone for a dip. Madness. But hey, they've got woolly hats on. I guess they must be fine. But, yeah, I mean, there's some swell out there, and it's pitch black. But I guess they're only going to stay around the steps area. But not for me. Definitely not. So yeah, gonna call this the last ones, I think. Unless we get some action. But so far, not a nibble. Not at all. So yeah. But as always, good to get out. Back to work tomorrow. So we've all got to do it, unfortunately. But yeah, bit of a chilly one. I haven't had to resort to the big coat yet, though. So you know, the lines are starting to sing now, and the wind's getting up, and it's time to call it, I think. So just give this another sort of 15-20 minutes. Just in the hope. Ever optimistic. Ever optimistic. And we'll see how we go. I'll call you back. Well, guys, that's a wrap, as they say. Got cold here now. Not a nibble all night. They say when the wind's in the east, the fishing is least. Well, certainly been least tonight. But hey, you've got to be out there. You've got to have bait in the water. So it's nice to be out, get some fresh air. We'll go gone rather cold now, so I'm going to get these plates in, get packed up, and get home and get myself some tea. So thanks very much for joining me. Thanks to all the subscribers and the likers and the commenters. It really does gladden the heart when you get some of the comments. But yeah, so that's it for tonight. Join me next time. Be lucky. Take care. Cheers, guys.